Well, howdy there pluckers, Arthur Saltfingers again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for another guitar lesson. This one is quite an interesting song. It's a way back when type song from the Supremes I've been asked to do a lesson on, okay? And it's a song called Someday We'll Be Together from the late 60s, I would think. And I'm standard tuning, but I do have a capo on the first fret, which puts us into the same key of the original Supremes recording of this song, okay? So what I'm going to do with this song, I'm going to go through the intro for you, the first verse and the first chorus, and then I'll break it all down and show you how I played it, and then we'll move on to the bridge section of the song, which is played about 3/4 the way through the song. Just before the last verse and the last chorus, there's a bridge section. Long time ago, my sweet thing, I made a big mistake, honey, that sort of thing, okay? So we'll go through that and then you'll have everything you need to play the song, okay? Now this song has got the typical Motown chinky guitar bits going all the way through it. It's quite distinctive and it's quite prominent. So I've tried to work them into the actual rhythm, which I think it's come out reasonably well, okay? So I'm not going to do much singing on this track. I think you'll know where we are in the song, okay? Because I find it quite difficult to play and sing this, okay? So without more to do, let's get to it and then I'll break it down for you, okay? So here we go. Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be together. And then we just carry on into the verse. The verse is actually the same as the chorus. The verse is the same as the intro, but they don't sing on the intro, but it's exactly the same to play as the verse, okay? It's just like a verse with no vocals, apart from when it comes in on the chorusy bit. Someday we'll be together, okay? So let's break that down for you. Right, so the intro that I did was what's on the record roughly, and it's this sort of, that sort of thing, okay? So what I'm doing there is playing the 3rd fret of the 5th string, single note, and then I'm playing the 5th fret of the 4th string, the D string, down, up, down, up, down, up, so it's... Okay, I'm just doing that about 4 times all in all, and then I'm going into the actual chord bit, okay? So that's what I'm doing on that first bit of the intro. Okay, then we go into the chord work, and this chord work is this C. I strum a C, then we start playing these little chinky, what would have been normal on the actual track, this chinky sort of lead work, okay, so it's that one for start with, okay, and what I'm doing there is I'm playing the 2nd fret of the 4th string from the C chord, open 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then back to the 3rd string open, okay, and I'm sort of playing 2 strings at once sometimes, okay, I'm playing, so it's part of the chord, it's like, got that, so it's like, and then at that point I'm playing that 2nd on the 4th with the open 3rd, okay, so it's strum, then I'm playing the 3rd open with the 1st fret of the B string, then I'm adding my 2nd finger to play that 2nd fret, so it's, then I'm playing those 2 together, and then taking that finger off and playing the open 3rd and that finger again, so it's, okay, that's just what I'm doing now. I'll play that really slowly for you. okay, that sort of thing. Okay. Now when you've done 3 of those, we change it, we play a quick C7th, so it's a C chord with the pinky on the 3rd fret of the G string, 3rd string, added in, single sweep, and then we play that riff again, the same riff that you just played on the C chord. Okay, so what you've got there is this. Slowly, so coming out of the okay, then we go to an F chord, simple F chord, okay, and we do a sweep on that, strum on that, same sort of feel to it, it's you sort of strum. Then I'm basically hitting the 4th string and the 3rd string together. Okay, so then I'm hitting that the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So twice. Then I'm playing with my pinky, because I'm doing this as part of the F shape. Okay, using my pinky to play the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then take the pinky off and play that 1st fret of the 2nd string again. So it's okay, got that? So the whole thing so far, slowly-ish. So we do that. We do the F1 twice. Okay, we do the 3 times on the C, C7th, then the riff. Then we go to F and play 2 lots of the F and the little riff. Now comes the tricky bit: F sharp diminished. Okay, so that. Now, the capo, if you can move it a little bit away from the fret, this 1st fret, so you've got a bit of a gap there, so you've got a bit more room, because otherwise, if that capo is right near the fret, you'll find you can't get this F sharp diminished very easily. So you need to give yourself a bit of room. Okay, so I've got mine about, you know, at least more than halfway away from the fret width, okay, away from the fret, as you can see. Okay, right, that gives me a bit more leeway here. Okay, so what the F sharp diminished, 1st fret of the D string, 4th string, 1st finger, 2nd finger is playing the 1st fret of the B string, the 2nd string, 3rd finger is playing the 2nd fret of the G string, the 3rd string, and pinky is playing the 2nd fret of the top E string. 4, 3, 2, 1, F sharp diminished. So what you do with this one is you strum the chord and then you do this little riff. 2nd fret 3rd string, 1st fret B string, 4th fret from the capo on the 2nd string, B string, and then back to the 1st fret on the B string. Then you strum that F sharp diminished again and repeat the little riff. Then we go back to the C, strum, and then that one again. Every time you go to C you do that. So you do that once. Some G, D will be to F, okay, and we do the typical F riff. When you go to F, we play the F riff, but same as you did earlier on, right? And then back to C. Another one on C. Someday we'll be together. And it goes into the verse 1, and it's exactly the same to play as what we've just done for the intro. Okay, same sequence of chords and fingering exactly. So let's just go through this again, whole verse now. Well, this whole intro stroke verse can be a verse or it could be the intro. Okay, the only thing that's different about the intro is this bit at the beginning. Okay, so let's do the whole verse slowly. That's it, right? So that's the intro, but then you play exactly the same for verse 1 and obviously the chorus at the end. Then it goes into verse 2, which is exactly the same to play as what we just done, and another chorus, and then it goes from the chorus, it goes into this bridge section, okay, and it goes into F, and as usual with the F you do the little riff that goes with the F, right? Long a time ago, my sweet thing. Back to C. C7. Okay, now we do it the F again. This time we go to F minor. Then a D7. Then a G. And then we go back into another verse. I long for you every night, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's just go through this bridge section again. So coming out of the someday we'll do it again, someday we'll be together again. No, sorry, let's do it. Let's do that again, I lost it. Someday we'll be together again. Someday we'll be together again. Long time ago. So let's just go through that first bit for you. So it goes to F, and it goes that usual F type strum and pick sort of thing. For 4 times. Then it goes back to the C. For 3, and then the C7th, and the riff. Back to the F for 2 more, and then we do an F minor one. So basically you just make an F minor, barring the first 3 strings on the 1st fret and the 3rd fret of the 4th string, okay, and it's the same sort of thing, but you've just lowered the note on the 3rd string to the 1st fret rather than the 2nd fret. So it's the same sort of thing. You strum the F minor and you hit that note, so that note up to the 3rd fret with a little pinky, just like you did with the F, but you instead of playing that, you're playing that. Okay, so there's two times on F, and then 2 times on F minor, then back to then we go to a D7, sorry, to a G, and then we go into the last verse. Just exactly the same as verse 1 and verse 2, and then you do another chorus and it just basically fades out. Okay, so what we'll do now is what I'll do, just to round it off, I'll do the intro with the open bit in it, then we'll do the intro complete, then we'll do a verse which is basically the same without the on it, and then I'll go into this bridge section from that. Okay, see if I can get through the whole thing, and then you'll have everything there. Okay, so sorry I can't sing it for you, but I can't seem to sing and play this at the same time. So here we go. Right. I've done it wrong. I should have gone into the diminished at that point, so well, I'm losing this fast. Let's try that again. Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be together. So on into the third verse, and then another chorus, and again it fades out. Okay, so hopefully that will help you play that. It's a bit mind-blowing, but there you have it. It's the best I could come up with for that one. Thanks very much for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next lesson.